know I get fired up about certain things. I'm passionate about retail. JP Morgan held its annual retail roundup conference hosted by Matthew Boss. And for my money, the best retail analyst on Wall Street, maybe just take out the word retail and say analyst. So far, we've used this shindig as an opportunity to speak to the retailers themselves. Like Kohl's, remember Michelle Goss, she crushed it. Ollie's Bargain, oh man, Butler, he's so good. But tonight we've got a chance to hear from the organizer himself. Only analyst we put on the show. Mr. Boss, welcome back to Man Money. Good to see you, Matt.
Great to be back, Jim.
Once again, Matt, just an amazing conference. Congratulations.
Thank you.
From the very top, we need to know, you heard from everybody. Is the consumer spending back, confident? What's the story?
Yeah, so the number one theme at the conference was confidence in the consumer. The consumer is resilient. The one takeaway, though, I would say is not as good as 2018. So consumer is strong. You take a 10-year view, very strong. But looking at 2019 versus 18, 2018 had the tax reform tailwinds.
Right. Now, did anybody really typify what the situation is right now?
So I think the best way to think about it is near term, you had some turbulence in January and February. The weather was abnormal for retail. You had the tax refund delays, but it seems like it's coming back. So it's going to be a second half weighted first quarter.
Right.
But I think the year is going to be brick and mortar, winners versus losers, with e-commerce still really driving the engine. All
right, so let's figure who are some winners versus losers. Let's start with value, convenience, because a lot of the companies that our viewers, retailers, like to go to, they're fascinated by the stocks themselves.
Right, so perfect place to start, because I think value, convenience, and innovation are the three buckets to win.
Okay.
Value, convenience is discount and off price. In the discounters, I know it's one of your favorites. We upgraded Five Below this week.
Yes.
Just a phenomenal story. So best store returns in all of retail. Disney's slate that they released today.
Yeah, they've got, I was going to ask you whether they can make money off this.
Frozen 2 coming up. When Frozen 1 came out, Five Below crushed it. They didn't get any merchandise direct. Now they have a merchandising team that is as robust as anybody in retail, and they have 750 stores, so real size and scale to build on. Dollar General is your compounder within the group. Right. Ollie's, you mentioned, led by Mark Butler. Phenomenal niche retailer with a ton of growth runway. So to me, value, convenience. And the last place I would say is off-price. Burlington, this pullback, I think, was a steal. And I know you highlighted it on the show recently.
Well, I mean, look, to me, they were very abject that they made two mistakes. Well, we had weather, but you had a little bit of apparel wrong. It sounded like PVH. They're going to course correct, and this is your only chance.
Yes, and so the last piece I would say is innovation. So to me, with the innovators, that's the global brands. And so within the global brands, you have Nike. Nike was at the conference. They could not have sounded better.
Can you believe that you got that chance to buy it again after that quarter, which you and I both know was okay?
That's right. So to me, Nike's talking about refreshing the core. 70% of all items under $100 are going to be refreshed by back to school and into holiday. Huge opportunity, probably a lateral opportunity for Foot Locker as well. I think the growth story at Lululemon still has legs. I still like the risk reward on Lulu, even after the triple. I mean, we were talking about this stock at $50. After the triple, I still think there's opportunity. So Nike, Lulu, and then PVH and Ralph Lauren, I think are your value plays within the space.
I want to talk about an interview that we had that stood out to almost every single viewer. It was Michelle Goss in Kohl's.
Yes.
And I heard the same word every single time, which is crushed it.
Yes.
Crushed.
Yes.
Crushed. This person is doing a remarkable job. Can you spell out that case? Because I was looking at it today and said, what is it doing in the 60s? It doesn't make any sense.
Right. So I think what she's doing that's different across retail is she's taking the blank slate approach. She came in and is looking at Kohl's from the ground up, in that they have over 1,000 boxes. They're a brick and mortar retailer. So if you organized it today, what would that box look like? So she's the one that's come in and started to forge these partnerships like Planet Fitness, Amazon. So she's looking at the box and saying, how much do we need for the core Kohl's box? And then how do we think about driving traffic? As you know, traffic is what drives retail, and that's how you win. And so I like her approach from the ground up and thinking about it like a blank slate.
Okay, I just want to be sure the stocks that we went over are stocks you like, and if people want to buy them, they can buy them here and feel confident.
That's right. Yeah, I think there are stocks. I think there are absolutely stocks to own in the retail sector. It's value, convenience, and innovation, and that's the key to winning.
Perfect. That's Matt Boss, JP Morgan retail analyst. Again, the only analyst we put on, and the best conference of the year. That money's back in. Right. Jim Cramer here from Mad Money. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube. Click here to subscribe and get the jump on my exclusives with CEOs, plus market news, investing advice, and a whole lot more.